Okay, take your clippers, gardening gloves, wire, straw wreath and greens. Tie the wire to the wreath and stick the end into the straw to make sure that you don't poke yourself. Pick up a handful of greens after you've cut them to size, sorting them so the smaller bits end up on the inside of the wreath. The prettiest stuff is in the middle and on top, and not so nice big stuff is on the outside. When you're doing this, just make sure that you've got even coverage all around the top 2/3 of the wreath, leaving the bottom free. Now take the wire and wind it twice around the greens, around about a quarter to a third up, to keep the green in place. Leave a bit of space and start with the next layer. It'll be on the ends of the greens you have tied before. Just make sure that it's overlapping and it's going backwards. And you're going backwards, and you always do it in the same direction. If your wire rips, just turn it over and connect two pieces together again, or if you're at the end of your wire, and then you keep winding it around once, making sure that you stick the ends into the straw again. To end the wreath, take the last bundle and make sure that the ends are hidden underneath the green you started with, and wind the wire around 2-3 times. When you've done that, cut the wire, leaving a big end so that you can fix it on the underside of the wreath. Stop for a second. Take the cut piece of wire and loop it through the visible wire on the underside and push it in, and check all around to see that it's even, and check for any holes. You can still fill them. Now you prepare the candles by taking off the label on the bottom. You unpack the candle holders, leaving the plastic button until it is time to put on the candle. position the candle holders on the wreath, either in a symmetrical pattern or, if you prefer, all on one side. If you go for the asymmetrical look, make sure to leave enough space in between the candle holders so the candles won't melt each other. When you fix the candle holders, make sure that you hit the straw wreath, not just the green, and make sure that they are stable. For the school wreaths, we fix both the candle holders and candles in place with glue, which is also recommended if you have small kids at home or animals, but not necessary otherwise. Pick your ribbon and decorations matching the colors of the candles and the candle holders. Tie the ribbons into bows and wire it so you can fix it to the wreath, spacing them out in between or underneath the candles. If you have a small roll of ribbon, make sure you divide it into 4 equal parts before you cut anything, to make sure that you have enough for 4 bows. Now you can let your imagination run wild with natural materials like pine cones, nuts, and seed pods, or you pick some pretty baubles, stars, or bells and go from there. Have fun.